Virgo, February 2026, Dadhichi here. It's an important month. Have a look at this wheel. This wheel is what I would call the wheel of karma. A full moon straight off the bat on the 2nd of February activates what we call this 12-6 axis. You'll note all the planets here in your 6th house: health, work environment, your daily schedule, co-workers, debts, according to Western astrology. So all of these things are uppermost in your mind, and that's going to intensify. You'll notice here Saturn later in the month, middle of the month, is going to make its move into this 8th house. That's also going to have an implication on this 6th zone. Mercury here, generally comfortable, because this is the natural sign of Virgo. A lot of communication, a lot of beautification, exerting your willpower, maybe some aggressive tendencies there, either from yourself or the people that you work with. It's a delicate moment. On the 8th, you see Mercury, well, maybe a bit earlier, the 7th, Mercury moves out of that area. So as the month proceeds, these energies diminish in this area, which is your 6th zone of work and health, and they start to congregate this 7th house. There's Venus on the 11th. That's quite nice, the Venus-Mercury combination for your love life, for dealing with the general public if you have to. If you're in sales or marketing, you will get a much better response from the people that you're dealing with at that time. Saturn will move out of this area into this 8th house, also related to banking, debts. There it is on the 14th. Debts, banking, and any of the resources that you have that are tied in with other people. This could be bank loans, if you've got a mortgage. Then this shows a very, very strong focus. And the problem you have here, Virgo, is that the combination of Saturn and Neptune means you're finding it a little bit difficult to make your finances practical. There's the new moon in the 6th house. So this shows us a whole new approach starting now, a new cycle beginning, both with Saturn and the new moon here in the 6th house, having to do with your debts and the way you work. I think this is a very, very big wake-up call to manage your time, your elegant currencies: time, attention, ideas, creative expression. These are areas we often forget about, but actually for you this is very, very important. And the new moon tells us you're finding a new niche, a new method to live your life more efficiently, to deal with those co-workers more efficiently. And then second half of the month, as you can see, jam-packed 7th house. And also don't forget, you've got these karmic points here, really, really doing their slow but steady work. You've had Saturn there doing that. That's been very, very obstructive for the last couple of years. It's a 2.5-year cycle. So the way you've been regarding your relationships has not been exactly fulfilling. Its movement away shows more focus on the intimacy in your relationships. That's also the most important thing that you share in a relationship, other than the money. But you can see that the month ends with a very, very strong focus on the relationships. And look at that, retrograde Mercury. So still a little bit more, review and reconsideration over this side of your life. And that's going to continue into March, which we will talk about next month. Same time, same channel. In the meantime, follow these links if you wouldn't mind. Don't forget to subscribe, please. Have a look at the additional information we've got for the month of February. I think you'll find that fills in some of the gaps that I haven't touched on here today. And until next month, stay safe. Look forward to your company again in March. Bye-bye now.